I tweak things. This is really loud in my ear. Alright, settings. Camera. Can I not zoom? I can't zoom in. Great, okay, fine, whatever. Let's keep that. That's messages, it's fine. Oh, okay, cool. Let's copy that. I'm just grabbing. 1 minute, 1 minute. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, okie dokie dokie dokie. Let's see what have I got in this question. Got a locker, tree, face, hateful face, hanged girl. Okay, cool, wonderful. Alright. So, bear with me, I'll just make sure the stream is up and running. Cool. Looks like we're doing okay. When it stick over the ad. Right, just give it a couple minutes whilst it gets settled. And I can't sit back any further because there's a cat there. Alright, we'll be ready in a second. There we go. Alright. Back in we go. Yes, this is not a terrible decision whatsoever. And I'm certainly not going to regret this. Okay, where were we? Alright, yeah, because my internet crashed, I did skip a little bit, from the last stream, so we're now here. If you notice, I'm in the big open room again. This room gets better internet. So, we're sticking here for the time being. Gotta get used to these controls. I swear this controller is a really bit sticky and jarring. Alright, so... Oh, there is an auto turn! I didn't know there was an auto. God damn it. Well, that's great. Okay, so, alright. On my list of things, I need to go downstairs again. Because, you know, why wouldn't I? Ugh. Hate bathroom ghosts. That bathroom ghost we encountered yesterday, I hate it so much. I'm pretty sure I left that door closed. We're gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna ignore the noise that just happened behind me. You can close, you can close. Okay, so apparently, yep, here we are. We have a ghost story. Yay! A long time ago, there used to be a small pond between the main building and the auditorium. They say the pond was created by a bomb during the war, and had obliterated a refugee tent that had been pitched there. Obviously, every refugee in the tent died. It was said that the bottom of the pond was tainted red with their blood. There's another story about the pond as well. You write to your crush, asking them to come to the pond, and they show up. You'll live happily ever after with them. A warning though, if your crush doesn't show up, then you will die by the pond's curse. Dasom, a quiet and shy student, had a crush on an older student named Shan Yu. Her crush deepened and she couldn't deal with her longing anymore. She finally decided to write a letter to Shan Yu and wait at the pond. But her letter never made it to him. The letter passed through many hands, but somewhere down the line it got lost. Dasom had no idea and her letter was never delivered, and waited for him all night at the pond's edge. The cold night spent by the pond caused her to come down with serious fever. She had to miss school for quite some time. After Dasom narrowly recovered, she returned to school. It was even more quiet and timid than ever before. Her friends tried as much as they could to console her, but she ended up transferring to a different school. It's only a few days later that her body was found floating in the pond. It said that on a night with a waning moon, a ghost who suddenly looks in from outside the building. They say that the water boat's ghost, with eyes gleaming wildly underneath dripping wet hair, searches for the boy who has her letter. And we're gonna go find her! I'm not kidding. The ghost we're gonna go see, I think is that one. I'm not looking forward to this. Are you? I hope you are. Okay. So apparently... Ah, there we are. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, jump scare. Jump scare. No? No jump scare? I hear noises. Wait, 1 second. You need love letter, interact with... You need the love letter, interact with hands. That's what my guide says. All my guide says, next interact, and you have yourself one more ghost. Was that it? Was that it? Seriously? I thought she'd appear in like... I don't know if that's it. We'll move on. Okay, cool. Alright, so... tree ghost, we got that one. Go outside window, I'm just gonna put a little question mark. Woman who hung herself, we got her. Face photo of hatred, haunted head. Women in closet, we got her. Alright, okay, getting the teacher's cap from the locker room storage and check the book at the front of classroom 211. Okay, 211 is one of the two we didn't go in. I did check 210 at the end of this last stream. But let's go to 211. There's got to be more than that. I'm just gonna check up on a couple of notes. I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds and check to make sure I'm not missing anything. There's the noises. She's coming. Oh, she actually looks sad more than anything. I feel sorry for that one. She just looks sad. Oh. Alright, well. let's move on then. Shall we, puppy? Here you go, puppy. Alright, so let's put that in. Dog's looking at me very nervously. Good reason, I imagine. Okay, so we got the mathematics schedule. I didn't see anything shiny in the lockers. And I'm not a fan of looking in random lockers anymore after the closet lady. I'm still not sure what causes the random jump scare one. I do wish this game wasn't so jump scary. Like, I don't mind horror. I like more atmospheric horror, and then I like the jump scares. Jump scares always get me. Cool, got another pen. Alright, so this is 211, I believe. So, yeah, should be able to interact with that. Set. I'll turn the lights off. I'm gonna try again, but whoa! Okay. Good. Cool. Great. Great. I'm just gonna have some soy milk. Good. Good, we've met the attendance ghost. I don't know what I had to do with the gym teacher, because I thought the gym teacher had something to do with the nurse ghost, but apparently, no. Apparently there is no nurse ghost. Even though I literally, last time I played this game, I got a hint which said that the gym teacher and the nurse were a thing. They were a pair, they were a couple. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Okay. Main building, first floor, inside of photocopy machine and room you get pulled into of the janitor counter. Okay. Cool. Great. See, at least this is actually explaining what... Oh, no, can't interact with that yet. When I first played this game, it literally... I had no idea what half these objects were for. Alright. How do I... How... How do I access the photocopier? How? Oh, there we go. The ghost tree. Mi-Hyun quickened his steps towards the classroom. Whatever sunlight had now completely disappeared, and the school was covered in darkness. Mi-Hyun was annoyed with her friends. They had stopped on their way home to chat with her, even though she was still busy cleaning. They didn't offer to help and just left her on her own when they ran out of things to talk about. This made Mi-Hyun uneasy. That's why high school was full of scary rumors. To make matters worse, she saw no students around today. She found the echo of her own footsteps quite nerve-wracking. Her anxiety grew even more when she saw a potted tree in the corner of the hallway. The plant used to belong to her homeroom teacher last year. It reminded her of him and what happened that year. Her homeroom teacher, Mr. B, taught Chinese. He was quiet and had a thin build. He gave off a sad vibe. He wasn't friendly at all, not even trying to connect with students or fellow teachers. He did, however, seem interested in maintaining his plants. He took extra care in the plant of his homeroom, junior homeroom too. He cared for his plants so much that he checked on it during class every break. Then one day, a student accidentally dumped chemical solvent on Mr. B's favorite tree. The tree turned black and shriveled up completely. Afraid of the repercussions, the student replaced the tree and decided to burn the old one. Even his friends were in on his plan. Together they moved the dead plant in the incinerator and lit it on fire. The dead tree easily caught fire and was soon burning with billowing black smoke. When the flames grew more intense, a scream was heard. It was like the burning tree was screaming out in pain. That's when Mr. B came running. Watching his favorite tree burning made him go crazy. Before anyone could reason with him, he dashed into the open flames to be with his favorite tree in the fire. Both Mr. B and the trees were engulfed in flames in a matter of seconds. No one spoke. Everyone was in shock from their just observed. Judging from the matching statements from the students involved, the police said it was the case of suicide by dilution. Mi-hyun was there that day at the incinerator. That's why every time she saw a plant Mr. B used to care for, it made her shiver. She normally made an effort to not pass through where the plants were. She would have walked around it today too if she wasn't in such a hurry. Mi-hyun tried hard to calm herself down when she saw a light on in the nearby homeroom. She heard someone moving in there too. Scared of being left alone in a dark building, she was happy to see there was someone else in the school. She quickly opened the classroom door, but what she saw was the back of a man in front of a plant. Mi-hyun froze in terror when she realized what she was seeing. This was a homeroom from last year. Junior homeroom 2. The man slowly turned and faced Mi-hyun. He was holding a dog corpse, with his belly ripped open and his other hand was covered in blood. Behind him, Mi-hyun could see the blood and organs were covering the leaves and stems. He slowly approached Mi-hyun and said, "Oh good, I was running out of food from my tree." Great! Wonderful! Let's knock that one off, and I'm gonna go make a fuss at the dog now, because it's a dead dog. Also, fire stories are bad today, because of the Kyoto animation fire. That's sad. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. Main building, second floor room, 2A in a cabinet. Okay. Ooh, it's shiny. A 5-gram weight. Cool. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be useful. 2-8. Oh, that's why we haven't got it. Okay, 1G weight. So I've got the 1G rate, I've got the 5G rate. Cool, that's all I needed in here. I incorrect myself. I've got those 3. Got 3 of the mathematic ones. There's 2 more. There's backtracking in this apparently. Good, I like backtracking. So fun. I saw something about paper cranes, but I can't seem to find anything on here about paper cranes. Oh no, paper cranes. 1 bottom straw grandfather clock at first floor. Got that one in the box. Oh, I need a combo key. Blue. Okay, I don't have that. So I think I'm done here for now. Oh, I didn't do the last of the doodles, did I? Doodles. As it turns out, I can't actually get all the doodles. Because you need to do our New Game Plus. But we do what we can anyway. So the doodle we missed was we can't interact with is the cat fly. But by the way, just for the record, it took me, and I kid you not, 5 guides to find one that says you cannot interact with that on your first playthrough. Apparently no one noticed that it's just not interacting. But these doodles do something. I guess. I don't know. Alright, on right wall of where the hang ghost appears. Or hallway leading to the locked auditorium. Okay, and that's gonna be this one. Okay, cool, and that's the wrap. So I got all the doodles except the one I can't get. So I assume that does something. I do not know. Alright, so I've got my choices I need to make with Soyon. So let's go do that. Now I believe once we do this, the janitor respawns. I think. I don't know. But I'm gonna just turn. Nothing here. I don't see suit. The game just went all shimmery. Did anyone else see the game go all shimmery? Oh, there's one more ghost I need to do. One more ghost. I'm not gonna pick that up, but I am going to grab a piece of paper in here. Because we've got another ghost story! Oh, no. The voice that beckons me. A and B were very close classmates. B was always thankful to A for that. Without A, B knew it would be impossible to have a normal school life. To B, A was the most important person in the world. Then one day, there was an accident in the school. There was a fire in the old school building. Enough with the fires. I'm already upset with fires today, aren't I, kitty? And you should get happy. Yeah. There was a fire at the old school building. Unfortunately, B was inside. B could not escape, and died in the fire. A was deeply saddened by B's death. She could almost hear B screaming out A's name, begging to be saved. In the imagination of A, the desperate voice calling for help from B slowly filled with resentment. A felt very sad, and thought that B's death was her fault. After that, A did not step outside her room. A's mind was full of thoughts about B. Even while asleep, B would appear in the dream of A, resenting A for not being there to save her. Being awake was no different. The voice of B always followed A. A knew it must be an ordinary hallucination, created by his sadness and guilt. But A was in agony nonetheless. A began to lose weight day by day, suffering from the pain and guilt. Then one night, A quietly snuck out of her home to visit the school. A passed the fence in the school field when A always sat and chatted with each other, and arrived at the spot where B died. A heard the resentful voice of B, even there. A thought it was time to end her agony. To escape the sadness and guilt of losing a friend she loved, A chose suicide. A thought that was going to where B was now had been the only way to escape from the haunting voice of B. A chose to hang herself. Oh, it's her. The pain was so great that A couldn't breathe until her sight slowly faded away as if coming to greet A. The face of B appeared frankly in front of her. The face of B glowing with hazy blue light was smiling brightly. B's face came closer and whispered, "Thanks. I needed you to die, so I can live again." A struggled to breathe to save herself from her fate. The voice that just whispered was the voice of B. The same voice had been following A ever since B died. A wasn't hearing things. The voice was real. Good. Creepy. Isn't it creepy, Puppy? Puppy agrees. Okay, that's the last ghost story of this area, so just need to go next door 27. And I'm going to assume God damn it. You're not the one I was looking for. It's supposed to... Oh, I am in 2-7, right? 2-7. You need the bloody workbook from the recording room and the truck from 2-8 and then enter 2-7. So... Oh! Oh no, that's not it, that's a different thing. So, if I turn that off, I'm gonna go back out here, I'm gonna close the door, and then I'm gonna open it again. Is there a ghost in here? There is no ghost in here. One moment, please. Alright, this one is number 11. First of all, grab the chalk from the inner chalkboard in 2-8, then get yourself the bloody workbook from the little room just past the recording room on the second floor. Now, with both in your hand, head on over to 2-7 with the lights off. Enter the room and approach the lectern. Right, okay. Enter the room and approach the lectern. I do have both though. Chalk. Bloody... Alright. First time's a charm. So we're gonna wait a couple of seconds. I need to get used to which apps are on my apps are on my phone. Then approach the lectern. The lights off. Nope, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. 1 second. Grab the chalk from the inner chalkboard in 2-8, next case of the bloody workboard. Now with both in your hand, head on over to 2-7 and lights off. Enter the room and approach the lectern. The ghost is all yours. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. What, I'm just... Right there, ghost 11. I'm just gonna... Alright, I'm just gonna stand here behind the lectern. And if something happens, I don't know. There's no ghost. There's no ghost. Now here, second floor, main building 1, Yondu High School, and that's where I am. She has a text was found in the game, however, she appears on hard mode or above, makes a full appearance in which she's seen writing on a chalkboard trying to solve the match problem. Ghost knows a So, I've got the bloody workbook, I've got the chalk. Chalk is on the blackboard, yep, got that. I'm bloody... She's supposed to be here. She's supposed to be writing on this board here. Why is she not here? I want to see the spooky ghost girl. Well, that's moderately unsettling. Spooky ghost girl. Why are you not here, spooky ghost girl? I have met every requirement. I am on the right difficulty mode. I have the chalk. I have everything. So why are you not here? You know, I'm gonna just, I'll leave that, hopefully if I leave that long enough. Enough of the spooky noises, I know there's nothing there. Hopefully if I leave that long enough, she'll decide to appear. Alright. Photography room. What have we got in here? Got a pen. Yay. It's a pen. Got an emergency kit. I apparently should not use that. According to my guide, it says do not use the emergency pin. Here's a note. To find it, number 4. Is fall the season for suicide? No? Okay. Let's try that again. Is fall the season for suicide? Oh, I think this was the other one. Yeah, and this was the other note I picked up that off stream. Is fall the season for suicide? According to statistics, people with specialized jobs commit suicides more often than the average people. Gender-wise, more women tend to commit suicide. That's sad. And more adolescents. Those in their 20s and 30s and the elderly are subject to suicide. That's also really sad. Statistics also show that suicide rates peak during spring and fall. Just with these facts, it can be argued that rather than being rational, motives to suicide are often emotional ones. Yeah. In most cultures, suicide is treated as a crime or escaping from reality. In any religious standpoint, it is considered a sin. Suicide is one of the choices that God has granted humans, but also its greatest punishment. Researchers today say that broken identity anxiety, and stages of hopelessness tend to lead to suicide. Especially for teenagers, it's most commonly caused by mental stressors. Mental stress causes serious damage to people who do not possess a fully developed sense of self. In such cases, it is crucial for people around the at risk to show continuing support and interest. A person ready to commit suicide feels that they are at a crossroads. They choose death when they decide that life is meaningless. Let us not forget that we do not need some grand reason to continue on with our lives. Life is meaningful enough as being an opportunity to grow and better yourself. To support your loved ones can greatly reduce the chance of suicide. Life can be meaningful even in a simple breath. That is true. Do not hurt yourself. Do not commit suicide. Please, be good to yourself. I've spoken to someone that's gone through a lot of shit lately. Oh. Kitty, can I move you? Because I really do want to sit down properly. I know you're big and fat, but I need to sit down properly because this is not comfortable. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I know. There you go. Okay, cool. Yes, puppy. You can go. Alright. I'm really not gonna be... Oh, actually, I'll read this one. Why not? Truth Finder number 3, Yondu newspaper summer issue. The secret of the storage room. Our school is pretty good about managing lost belongings. The school rule is that, unless an owner is found, lost items will be kept indefinitely. They are sorted by the dates they were found and grouped in boxes accordingly. The items have been uncleaned for long periods of time or stored separately. Oddly enough, there are some expensive and rare things that can be found here. The items in this storeroom can be used by anyone. Now let's talk about the secret of the storage room. The room gives off a cold and creepy feel, like in a haunted house. Some say it's because it's where only unwanted items are stored, but others speculate it's because of the items left by people who've killed themselves. Let's take a look at the following story. C found a cushion that she really liked. She was worried that the cushion would be cleaned before it was thrown into the forever lost box. In the end, the cushion made its way to her, though she lost it shortly after, and the cushion was returned to the storage room by someone else. C went to the lost and found and took the cushion back. Somehow, the cushion found its way back to the storage room. This went on for a while before she finally gave up. Former graduate recalls the time. Wait. Hello! How are you doing? We have found a couple of spooky scaries. We're currently biding time until we get another spooky scary. But don't worry, this entire thing will be archived, so you can scroll back and watch it all. A former graduate recalls a time when he was shocked when entering the storage room. A music box he had seen it. I'm not doing too bad. I had a weird day. It's been a very weird day. Went to speech therapy, got told my voice is a lot better. Still catchy a bit, but less. And got incredibly sad by the destruction of one of my favorite anime studios. So, yeah. Weird day. When I was attending the school 10 years ago, it was still there, in the exact condition as it was back then. Perhaps there really are items possessed by ghosts in that room. No other mystery is the fact that the quantity of those items seems to be maintained at a certain level at all times. We gotta go to that room in a bit. That's gonna be fun. Hello, yes, you're a good cat. Alright. Let's see if our little math problem child, has decided to return. Hey there, little girl. That was kind of sad. What happened to her eyes? Oh, that's just sad. Sad girl. Alright. So now this is where this is gonna get fun again. Yep. We've gone through all the lockers. Because you want me to open the locker? No, that one's fine. You want me to open this one? That one's fine. How about this one? No. Are you gonna be... Ah. So usually there's a jump scare in one of the lockers. But yeah, no, I've emptied out. I'm pretty sure I've cleaned through the entire school at this point. Oh, I got it there from that one. So, okay. Gonna grab this. Yay, wooden token. Oh, my guide. I need my guide.
Hey, why are you still here? Anyway, what was that noise I heard?
Okay, So-young's gone?
What do you mean? So-young's gone?
Sorry, kitty.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't understand what's going on either, lady.
There are so many guys in this school who are completely obsessed with So-young.
Because she's a ghost. I'm
She's
guessing.
not even that
She's a
pretty.
ghost. I think she's pretty. You're pretty too. Okay.
Hey, come on, be honest. Are you here this late because you're into So-young as well? Is it because tomorrow is White Day?
Yeah, that's why I have this box of candy. So, yeah, right is apparently my option there.
So I'm right.
Yes, you are.
Look, wake up, stupid. You think you're the only one so young bewitched with that face of hers?
Well, I'm the only man in this game,
you don't
so
know
yes.
This, but she's a manipulative witch.
Oh my god, really? Really? Is so young, really like that? Left.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
And that's not all. There are a ton of totally strange rumors about her.
How many was started by
Rumor
you?
has it, so young. Huh?
Oh good, creepy.
Did you hear something just now?
Yeah, I heard plenty. Go to where the sound is coming from. Okay. Is this spooky scary? Oh. Hi again, girl.
What are you doing in here? Tell me, what happened earlier?
You got kidnapped by a tree? Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Yeah,
What did
I'm
the
fine.
tree do to you? Like, you got kidnapped by a tree?
I can't remember anything. I woke up on the floor of a completely different room.
I went through both floors.
I have a feeling
except the home ec. I
that
couldn't go
tonight
through
is
home ec.
very different. Maybe the day is here.
Ooh, ominous.
You know something too, don't you?
I've got a guide, so I know lots. Talk about talisman.
Oh yeah?
Got it.
Maybe. That might have caused it.
Caused what? Well, I
All
mean,
right.
there was a
That's
demonic
fine.
summoning circle when I got into the school, so...
This school has so many hidden secrets.
Yeah, I've got a guide.
I'm gonna go now.
We're trying to find them.
If you want to leave the school, go to main building too.
I need a key. The door's locked. Which way am I facing? There we go. Oh, fuck you! Ow! No, 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 no. Fucking janitor, I forgot the janitor will. I kinda had it in my head that the janitor respawned, but I didn't know that he was gonna be right fucking there. Alright, don't go in the second, don't go in the last one, don't go in the last one, gotta hide in this one. Learned last time not to hide in the end of the toilets. Didn't we, puppy? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. You're just a pretty puppy. Is he not gonna follow me in here? I don't think he's gonna follow me in here today. Mr. Janitor? Hello? No? Cool. What healing items do I have? I can't drink the coffee and I only have one lunchbox. Great. It's hey cat. You're such a fat cat. Great. Mind you, to be fair, I could just run up and run across. As long as he hasn't come up here. Which doesn't look like he has. And as long as he hasn't gone back to camping right at the beginning of the map. If he has, then I'm just screwed and I'm willingly going to die. Fuck it, run. Have my wood. Yay, I unlocked it. Into main building 2 we go. Progress. Creepy, spooky progress. And we got a load more ghosts we can find now. Yay. Ghosts. Good. Now, according... Hi. You cute? I know I called you cute, but it wasn't that bad. Alright, so there's apparently a room I'm not allowed to go in. But I don't know which room that is. So... Ooh, there's a shiny. Shiny. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly check what room it is I'm not supposed to go in. Just so I don't accidentally spawn the janitor. Because I hate the janitor. The way this game works is the janitor isn't a constant presence. He only appears when you trigger certain things. So, Canada white day. 180 degrees. So, 1 second. Oh, there's actually apparently in-game hints as to when the janitors do and do not spawn. Cool. I don't think he spawned just yet, but I don't know what room it is, so... Fuck it, I don't know. We're just gonna wander around like an aimless person. Alright, so let's just try it. Alright, I am deliberately... Oh, I think I know which room it is. I think it's the night duty room I'm not allowed to go in. Investigation report. Title: Mental health of the students, anxiety of the students and their ineffective coping methods. Written by Tai Gwyn Lem, School Administration Manager and Korean Language Teacher. Many of our students suffer from considerable anxiety about their future. This is quite natural concerning their states as adolescents. However, some students are using odd methods in an attempt to cope with their anxiety issues. These odd coping methods are spreading across the school like wildfire. In a way, this brings light to the fact that students totally lack responsibility and a sense of identity. The real problem, however, is that some of these odd coping methods are taken as more than just a joke. They are turning into a fanatic religion. Pick a font size! Students who have yet to form a solid sense of identity are more easily lured into joining these fanatic sects. One of the main coping methods students are using is in the act of calling the dead. Using a Ouija board, students are attempting to call the dead to quell the uncertainties they face by asking ghosts questions or even to predict the future. At a glance, it can be dismissed as an immature act of self-reassurance that can be safely ignored. However, this is not the case. When such acts are committed repeatedly, the student will often eventually lose his or her grasp on reality. In some extreme cases, the student exhibits a full-on psychological breakdown. This matter may be resolved in the safety of the school, and heavy supervision is advised until... Okay, until A. Good. Good reading. Great. Creepy noise. There's nothing in it. I'm pretty sure I can hear the jump scare noise. So be prepared for jump scares. I think that's the building back to the... That's the building back. I don't need to go there just yet. So I'm gonna go all the way to the top floor and work my way down. Because I think that's gonna give me the... But... Well, something just loaded. It was music, it was creepy music. Oh, this is good. I wanted to be creeped out. A club announcement. Event announcement from the Alcohol Club. With the start of a new term, we have prepared an event for everyone. We'll give out a small prize for anyone who can solve this quiz and bring the hidden treasure to our club. The The treasure is sleeping under a place covered by the dust of erased knowledge, and it can only be woken by the hand that handshakes every day. What? The hidden treasure is a clue to one of the latest ghost stories at school and has quickly gained fame. Whoever finds it first can have it. No one has been able to collect the full series so far, and therefore is a high commodity collectible among students. It's a great opportunity to get both the clue from the latest ghost story and a handsome prize. We hope you all participate. If by any chance you collect all the clues in the ghost stories throughout this event, please contact the president of the occult club. Fucking stupid occult clubs. Alright, I know I'm injured, and I'm saving the game in a different slot, because I know I'm injured. Did my phone go off? Why did my phone go off? I don't know why my phone turned itself off. Okay, so we've got bathrooms. Is there anything in the water fountain here? It's about to pen. Good, I can replace the one I just lost. Well, used. I didn't lose it, did I, kid? I used it. Get your hair back. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do our little collectible tour. There's nothing down here. We'll do a collectible tour, and then we're gonna go ghost hunting. Oh, I remember hating this part of the main game because there's only one staircase up all the levels. So, full warning, this is gonna suck. Let's see, is there anything on the roof? Well, someone's stuck on the roof by the sounds of things. Alright. Ooh, health items. I'm not gonna buy any just yet. Gonna leave it a little bit longer. See if I can find some money first. Like this one. So I now have 4 coins. So I can buy... I think I can buy one of the big lunches with that. Alright. Light, please. Fucking creepy ghost lady from the fucking toilet. Ugh. I'm honestly happy there's been no ghost in the mirrors so far yet. I hate that shit. Light, please. Why did something just load? I can't see anything that's just loaded, but just... I hate that frame stutter when it loads, because I just know something's bad's gonna happen. Oh! Soy milk! I'm gonna use that. Cool, I'm in better shape. Nope. I'm just noping right out of that one. That's the same room. Great, need a key. This, I can't even interact with this one. Can't interact with that one, I assume it's the... Yeah, it's the other part of the art room. Great, well, top floor is just a gigantic waste of time, except for the fact that... And I know this, because I looked at this. One of the ghosts is the mannequin. I do not want... I do not like the mannequin. It's a creepy mannequin. Also, my guide for the mannequin is really bad. It just says to run around in front of it. So I'm just double checking one thing. Mannequin is number 18. Once the ghost spawns, as if in a playthrough goes where you fellow crimes not in the biology lab, go to the table with the gas flame on and stare at the mannequin. With the lights off, crouch and stand over and over again really quickly until breathless, and then hit the flame. If done right, your vision should be blurred and the mannequin starts moving your way. And then you've got to run away from the mannequin until it despawns. Only once it's despawned on its own without causing you to lose any health will it appear. What? People write these guides better. None of the guides from this game are good. I have actually had to make 3 or 4 guides. Oh, why did you have to tell me it's the scariest thing? Can I just look at it? I'm just gonna look at this heart and hope that... Don't give me a creepy noise in my ear. You are fucking creepy. I'm taking this coin. Oh good, I can go into the fucking biology room. And my guy did confirm that the janitor will not appear whilst I'm in, until I've done something. Fucking... Preserved spider. Yes, I wanted that in my inventory. Cause... Can I just pick up something nice? Can I just like get a nice thing? Can I just find an item that's just like a 3DS or something? Alright, well the game told me to go save it, so... I guess... Mind you, I did just save it, didn't I? Alright, I don't want to do this. Nope. Okay. One. Okay. Alright, let's just breathe. Breathe for a second. He's not moving. Mr. Mannequin. Mr. Mannequin. Hey. Hey. Mannequin man. Am I just having bad luck trying to get these guys to spawn? Do I need to do this more? Do I need to give myself a heart attack? No, that didn't work. God fucking damn it. Just come alive already. Oh, there he is. Run, run. Oh, come on. No. Come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way. Come this way, come this way, come this way. No, I don't like this. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, I failed. I failed. I failed. I'm gonna reload. Oh. How am I supposed to keep away from him for 2 minutes? Is it possible to keep... Is it possible to keep away from him for 2 minutes? I know I need to find something to calm my heart. So, we're not gonna go with the top floor from second. Cool. Glowy thing, that's Earth. We need the Earth room. Cool. Great. Wonderful. Good. Just gonna knock open these. Make sure there's nothing there. Anything in the sink? No. Something to stop me from having a heart attack? No. Great. No, 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 no. Cool, good, yeah, good, great, wonderful. Great. Cool, okay, so... Light, please. Light, light, hit the light. Document. Treasure hunt. I found a new secret about a music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building said to have a key inside and unlocks the room. I'm so close to winning this treasure hunt, I can almost taste it. Is that when the... There we go. Cool. Alright. So what I'll do is... I'm gonna go through the last of these. Oh, that's a nice little passkey. Gonna go through... Can I open this door? Oh, I will pass the other door. Damn it, locked. Locked. Can't interact with that one. Locked. Locked. Window is also locked. Great. Wonderful. Good. So good, so fresh. So dozer. Isn't such a good game, kitty? You're not scared at all. No, you're not, because you're a big fat kitty. My dog ran away. I don't know where she's gone. Probably gone to do something smarter than play horror games on Twitch streams. I had the fun of having to try to explain this to my speech therapist today. It's like, oh yes, I get people to watch me play horror games, so I can stress myself out. Because that's, you know, smart. Is that one locked? No. And that was very weird to try to explain that. I don't think she got... Oh, there's a shiny. Money. Money, 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 money. I cannot interact with that one. Excuse me. I can't see anyone in there. Is there a ghost in one of the squat toilets? Oh, this is one of the things I'm horrified about on my Japan trip this year, is trying to use squat toilets. I don't like that idea. Then enter the main building second, and check the mirror in front of the store and it cannot be opened. Yep, there's a ghost. There's a ghost. Not that one. There's a ghosty Magoo. Lady, I got cigarettes. You want cigarettes? Lady, I got cigarettes. You want them? I really need a drink. Just wait a second. Is it gonna be like the girl where I need to go off and do another random thing? Because I turned on the light and I did something stupid. So... it's now 12:10. If it is 12:10 where you are, then why the hell are you watching this? Don't give me the spooky noise! Country store. This place is creepy. Why the hell is this so weird? Why are all the doors up? Great, I heard something. Find my body for me. Oh, nice, okay. The weather was so hot that it made it hard to breathe, and the cicadas would not stop chirping. The foreman in charge of construction to connect the new building to the old found everything irritating. In his opinion, it was a pointless project, but he wasn't going to complain about it since it was paid work. The sun blazed even harder after lunch, and heat waves rose off the asphalt. The workers protested it was too hot to work. The foreman was both jealous and spiteful of the brash attitude of the workers. However, he did agree it was too hard to work. The foreman ordered his workers to take a break. No progress was being made anyway, and if the work happened to get heat stroke, it would just make matters worse. Everyone found a spot in the shade and slept sound. Oh, excuse me. Then something happened whilst everybody was deep in sleep. A loud crackling sound echoed around the campus. Cracking, not crackling. It sounded like the scaffolding had crashed from the safety net. Still drowsy from the nap, the workers paid no attention to it and went back to sleep. It's a different matter from the foreman. If there was indeed a problem with the safety net, it would have been his responsibility. He yelled at his workers to check out the safety net, but I pretended like they didn't hear him. Annoyed, the foreman realized he had to check it out himself. The workers, who were debating whether to get up or not, were glad that the foreman had left around them. Suddenly, the foreman yelled, and then was cut off, leaving an eerie silence. The workers jumped up and rushed to the foreman. The foreman was frozen in stock, staring at the terrible sight. When the scaffolding had fallen through in the safety net, was the dead body of a woman. The woman's corpse had no head. The foreman and the workers instantly recognized the dead woman as someone who had worked in a local restaurant. From the chopped stump of her neck, dark red blood was spewing out, soaking into the ground. The foreman and the workers kept their mouths shut and moved quickly. It's the first time they'd worked together so harmoniously. Despite searching everywhere, they could not find the missing head. In the end, they buried the body in cement and sent it to a waste facility. It seemed like they did a perfect job covering up what happened. No one would know what had happened aside from themselves. For some reason, though, strange accidents kept happening after the incident. Workers were injured much more frequently than before. Slow progress on construction. A rumor spread amongst the workers that there was a ghost inside. The foreman fumed with anger and ordered his men to keep their mouths shut. Then a pulley fell from the fourth floor, crushed the worker to death. Once his body had been badly mangled by the pulley, his head was strangely unharmed. The foreman became terrified and decided to turn himself in to the police. Even then, rumors persisted that a floating head could sometimes be seen. Eventually, the construction work was completed, despite slow progress. When the school reopened after summer break, They were shocked to find a dead woman's head in the garden. They said it looked as if the dead woman... They said it had looked as if the woman's head had just been chopped cut off the body, despite it had been out in the heat of summer for weeks. That explains the floating ghost head. Great. Alright. Now, we are going to try again. There's a save point here. So I'm going to save. Yes, I'm going to save over this one. Cool. Hello? I have cigarettes. So this one I'm supposed to look into. My notes just say, stand in front of the mirror opposite the store that cannot be opened. I did get the cigarettes? I don't think I got the cigarettes. Oh, I did get the cigarettes! Cool, alright, so... Hi! Hi! I do something creepy with the mirrors. You know what? Okay. Good. Great. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. Great. Good. Now I'm hurt again. Fucking... Stupid, annoying, stupid. Just stupid. Hear me? You're stupid. Alright. Well, 5 of these. Alright, how many innings for a box lunch? 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. I might regret... I should have saved it again. It's alright, you can rewind. You have that ability. No, nothing in here. Alright, I'm gonna try this guy again. If I don't get it, I'll just save in a different slot and we'll keep going with the game. And I can do it on my own time. I'm hoping, like all hell, the tranquilizer works and calms me down. Yeah, okay, cool. Just that. Tranquilizer. There we go. Oh god, no, it didn't work. It didn't work. The tranquilizer didn't work. How am I supposed to keep away from this thing for 2 minutes? Am I just gonna... Is this it? I just need to try ring around the rosies with this fucker. Come on. Oh, you're gonna try that way. I got these mad skills, yo. Mad skills. You think you can get me? No. You can't beat this table. No. Don't you dare try to get around this table, man. There you go. Yeah. No. Come on. Come on. A little bit closer. Over here now. Over here. Come on. Water, 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 water. Come on. Oh. Okay. He went away. He went away. He went away. He went away. I'm gonna go save the game. And I'm gonna not panic. Save the game. Okay. Cool. Good, wonderful. Alright. Next ghost is a boss. Next boss is a boss. Next ghost is a boss ghost. Cool, great. I got Find My Body for me. Got that. Next ghost story. I need to break the wooden floor on the 3rd floor. I'm on the 3rd floor, right? Alright, I need to break this floor. There's one. Nope. I keep forgetting there's an auto turn. You know, breaking this floor seemed like a very bad idea. There we go. Creepy, spooky, scary note. A one-sided love. Yeon-sun, a junior in high school, was happy to attend school lately because of the new Korean language teacher. Tall and handsome, the new teacher also had a great personality. He never yelled or got mad at the students during his lessons, and he always stayed calm. Yeon-sun felt her heart race when the teacher complimented her on her writing. The teacher even noticed that she recently changed her glasses, told her the new glasses suited her well. Just thinking about him made Yeon-sun jittery with happiness. Yeon-sun was really an average student. In fact, to be more accurate, say she was below average. She wasn't pretty or cute, nor she was good at academics or sports. She also gained weight in the last few years, and even her mother would nag her about losing some weight. She wasn't popular among her friends, and she was not particularly adored by teachers either. She was just a quiet student, always there in the same spot. That was how people around her would define her. Yeon-sun, too, knew that she was no one special, and tried to keep her crush to herself. But as time passed on, she could not hold her growing feelings inside. She didn't even expect to date her crush or anything. She only wanted to let him know how she felt about him. Yeon-sun worked up her courage and wrote an honest letter. The next day, right before the Korean language class started, she secretly placed a love letter inside the attendance sheet. She could not dare to give her letter to him in person. As the time reached closer for the class to begin, her heartbeat went faster and faster. Finally, the bell rang and the class began. But the teacher who came through the door was not the Korean teacher. It was the gym teacher, who she disliked the most. He said that because the Korean language teacher was running late, he would be the supervisor in the class. A yawn soon felt a cold sweat. Many things raced through her mind. Would he call out attendance? Would he find my letter? If he did, would he just pretend he didn't see it? But the reality she faced was harsh. The gym teacher opened up the attendance sheet, found Yeon-sun's letter and read it out loud to the whole class. The classroom soon filled with the snickering and jeering of the kids. The gym teacher openly mocked her and that even the fat ugly kid yearns love him just like everyone else. Those disgusting looks and sneering from the classmates made her scared. Every single one of them was her enemy. She doesn't know she had fallen to hell, surrounded by demons. Right at the moment, the Korean language teacher entered the classroom. To Yeon-sun, he seemed like a savior. He was confused by the strange vibe in the classroom. The gym teacher, getting such a kick out of the situation, handed Yunsun's letter to him. Yunsun looked at him and hoped that he would calm the situation down and make things right. The Korean language teacher finished reading his letter and returned to Yunsun. His face was twisted by a mixture of disgust, annoyance, and anger, as if he was looking at a repulsive insect. Her embarrassment and the sense of betrayal was too great. She killed herself that night in the school, but nobody spoke on why she really killed herself. Oh, that's sad. Why are half of these sad? Competitive spirit. Main building, 4th floor, on the floor in the room with the anatomical model. And that's where I was. I didn't see a note in there. Did anyone watching see a note? I hope you're enjoying. Yay, soy milk. I hope you're still enjoying this. I am trying. Ah, there it is. I see you, mannequin. Stupid face. Competitive spirit. Let's take that off my list. And then... oh good, nothing left until we get... oh no, there's a couple of things I need to find. I can't do them until I get keys. So I need to trigger in janitor. Kyung-hee's father passed away when she was young, so her family struggled with money. Her family expected her to go to a vocational high school, start making money as soon as possible. God, my lunch is really repeating on me today. Kyung-hee, however, had a different idea. To her, studying hard and getting into a good college was the only chance they had at escaping poverty. So against her family's wishes, she decided to attend a regular high school. In high school, Kyung-hee stayed true to her goal of studying hard. Her grades were so excellent that she became one of the top students in the prestigious Yonwon High School. For her, however, it was not enough. No matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't beat the student in the first place. The number one student was a cheerful girl named Seong. She'd always been popular because of her smarts and kind nature. They said her father was a top government official. Maybe that explained how Seong could be so confident and positive all the time. Kyung-hee had never once seen her study. She only saw her laughing with her friends. In spite of this, Seong always had better grades than her. When does she study? Kyung-hee wondered. She decided that Seong must be getting very expensive private tutoring. Kyung-hee chewed on her nails at her anxiety. She felt as if she and her family would be doomed to live in poverty if she didn't figure a way to beat Seong and become the top student. So she threw herself into her studies more than ever before. There's a typo there. She hardly slept and studied so hard that she felt like her eyes could bore a hole through her textbooks. As time passed, dark circles formed under her eyes. The final exam she prepared so much for was over. All her classmates complained this exam was way too difficult. She sat back in her chair and smiled, believing she had aced it. Finally beat her this time. Kyung-hee closed her eyes and could already imagine Seong's tearful face. At last the day they received their report cards came. The room was filled with varying reactions to the report cards, some crying, some relieved, and some just didn't care. Hyun looked at her report card with confidence. Then her face twisted in shock. Second place. The report card was written and she scored second best again. She turned to Seong and saw her smiling, bragging with her friends. She had lost to her again. Kyung-hee was so stunned after this she could not focus during any of her classes. Only one thing filled her mind, and that was Seong. How the hell could she beat me every time? Must be an expensive private lessons. I don't have the kind of luxury. It means I can never beat her. It's over now. We just have to live in poverty forever. Kyung-hee, from the trauma of her stress, developed a mental disorder, and ended up killing herself. Rumors spread after her death that a ghost had begun to appear in the library. It said if you remained in the library to study until midnight, the girl would glare at you with her chin resting on her hands, before suddenly disappearing. Good! Library! Good! I like libraries. I'm now going to be afraid of them. This is what I wanted. That's why I played a game. Oh, alright, there's something I can go get now. I'm watching you. Hey! Ooh, I hate mannequins. No, I don't. I hate the idea mannequins can move. That's what I hate. So, there we go. 30 gram weight in the toilet. I really hope I can wash my hands. So, girls' bathroom on the first floor, inside the trash can in booth number 4. Great. Booth number 4 is not the one with the ghost in it, is it? I don't think it was. No, that booth number 5 has the ghost. Oh, I didn't see it because I didn't go in the bathrooms. Because I was scared of the spooky, scary ghost. Booth number 4. Yep, one paper crane. Wonderful. Only another 3 of those. So, what else have I got? No, I've got ghosts and no math problems in here. So I think that's all I need. Oh no, main building 2, large wash basin in the 3rd floor. Girls' bathroom. Don't worry, I'll spawn the Genesis soon. I know it's boring to watch me run around, but I hate having to escape from the janitor. God, the janitor's gonna be such a pain in this mode. I mean, he's a pain anyway, but he's gonna be a giant pain in this one. So... what the? In the large wash basin at the 3rd floor's girls' bathroom. Oh, this one! I didn't realize it was a wash basin. I thought that was just something to fill in water. Faculty office 2, 2nd floor, on a desk, 1st floor faculty office. I can't get into either of those. I'm pretty sure I can hear the floating head ghost. I hate the floating head ghost. So... okay, oh right, so at the end of the new buildings I'm allowed to backtrack. Cool, wonderful, good, great, great. Let's move on with the plot then, shall we? I'm gonna go downstairs and save it one more time. I'm a very cautious saver. This is against my advantage. I also ration shit like crazy. Oh, I've only got 2 pens left. There's gonna be an autosave before when I spawn the guy, I think, so... I'll risk it. Great, another mannequin! Just what I always wanted. Caffeine in teenagers. Coffee is the most popular beverage containing caffeine. Moderate consumption of caffeine can stimulate the central nervous system, boosting work performance and reducing fatigue. On average, consuming no more than 400 milligrams is recommended to enjoy the health benefits. A cup of coffee contains approximately 100 milligrams of caffeine. I'm just gonna note that I have been told repeatedly by medical professionals not to have more than 200 grams of caffeine or 2 cups of coffee a day. So I disagree with this. Regular consumption of caffeinated products such as coffee can lead to caffeine addiction and eventually cause withdrawal symptoms. Common withdrawal symptoms include fatigue, nausea, vomiting, hypertension, and headache. Yes. However, the harmful properties of caffeine itself are not worrisome. It's when caffeine is consumed in excess that it has become a health hazard. Overconsumption of caffeine can lead to harmful symptoms, and continuous consumption can lead to death. For adults, the lethal dosage of caffeine is 150 milligrams per kilogram, or about 50 to 200 cups of coffee. Who drinks that much? The lethal dose is most likely for children and teenagers. Caffeine is also known to cause birth defects. Like alcohol and nicotine, caffeine is a drug with addictive properties. But unlike the others, it does not have any age restrictions. Therefore, it is important to better understand the properties of caffeine and moderate its consumption. Does that mean in this game, if I drank 200 cups of coffee, I would die? Okay. I don't see the point in this. I assume there is some point to that. I can hear the whispering of the headless ghost again. Got a paper crane! Paper crane! Where's my paper crane list? Not that one. Paper crane, that's all the paper cranes in this building. Yay. I'm actually surprised I haven't been hit by a floating head ghost more. Here's a coat. Here's a coat. Is there anything in this coat? Oh yes, there's keys. Give me the keys. Give me the keys. Yay, I can get into the student department office. There was, if you saw up to the mannequin, that was about it. I just kind of wandered around, did things, found items, regretted my decisions. There is a dead body. That is a dead body, right? Everyone can see the body. There was a body! No one can tell me there was not a body! There was literally a dead body! Truth finder number 2. Let's learn about Morse code. Oh good. Yes, dead body. Morse code. Great, great. Morse code is a common communication tool invented and developed by Samuel Finley Breeze Morse that can compose and send sentences using short and long signals. It is considered the most basic emergency communication device to the fact that you can communicate using very simple signals. As Morse code is comprised of... Oh, God, my throat. Hey, Lily. You my little kitty. Sorry. Cat. Do you want to come here? Aww. Such a cute kid. As Morse code is comprised of short and long signals, you do not need a special device to communicate it as long as you can express it. For example, you may send messages by controlling the speed at which you blink, or with tapping your fingers. When this characteristic, it appears often in books and movies when a main character is in danger, and you seek to secretly send messages without being found out by the enemy. The original Morse code required that you pause about 3 short signals between sending of a text, but depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals continuously. In such cases, you want to analyze it in sections broken up using the same number as signals. For example, if a number every 5 signals indicates a number. So a 4-digit number, it would be 5 times 4 equals 20. Let's analyze 20 signals in sections of 5. I'm still not over the dead body. Lost and found room key. Good. School coin. Good. Drawer. Probably empty. Checking anyway. It's empty. Good. Why is there whispering in my ear? I'm gonna get jump scared. I can feel it. I can feel the jump scare coming. I got a key to the student apartment office, didn't I? Hello? Wrong number. It's the wrong number, everyone. Wrong number. Nice, simple, good excuse, isn't it? Wrong number, yes it is. Even the kitty agrees. She says it's wrong number too. Class materials. Oriental studies. Interesting theory of the five elements. Teacher, Vice Principal Sang Moon Lee. The theory of five elements is made up of a circle of harmony.
You're still here? What's happening? Are you lost? Worried? About me? You mentioned Ji-hyun earlier, right? Could you help me then? Because I need to find her. I wonder why Ji-hyun came to school at this hour. And the same can be said about you, too. There seems to be a lot of people who shouldn't be here tonight. Many kids say they saw a ghost on the staircase. They say there's a kid who just sits here and cries. Right here. If you pass and don't know it's a ghost, it'll grab your ankle. Do you believe in stuff like that? I believe it too. That's why I snuck in. Hey, you feel that? So creepy, right? They say you get goosebumps when a ghost passes through your body. Every time I'm here, I get this strange vibe. Like someone or something is watching me. The music teacher who committed suicide used to say the same thing. That there's something in this school. After the teacher died, a rumor spread that there was a relic containing the school's secret hidden somewhere here. In the end, nobody ever found it. Over here. Let's try in here. The faculty office feels kind of odd at night. Sometimes I think the teachers are the ghosts of the people who died in this school.
They are watching us to someday make us their next sacrifice.
Even at this very moment. Don't you think, since we're locked in, that kind of proves it?
Hey, Soyoung!
Ji-hyun, you really are here. What are you doing here so late at night?
What do you mean? You called and told me to come.
So I called you?
Yeah.
Hey, I need to talk to Ji-hyun. You go to the new building and try to find a way out of here.